Alright guys, welcome back. I'm just getting ready to do our first mission, actually. Getting out of the tutorial was a little bit longer than I expected, but, it worked out in the end. Alright, so I'm gonna select here diplomatic orders.
We have a diplomatic mission. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
Alright, so we got some good items that we can select through there after we finish. But first, let's make sure that we have the appropriate armament now. So, torpedoes, deflector. We already got that. Haven't gotten that yet. Alright. And we can add... Let's put the Mark II on the front and the Mark I on the back. That should help us out just a little bit. Let's see. So we're still on our first light cruiser. We'll get a next one at level 5 or 10. I don't remember. Anyway, let's transwarp over there, alright? I mean, you can fly there if you want to, but...
My friend sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons. I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew. A thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. But I fear that this conflict may be our undoing.
Alright, so every now and then if you fly to a new area, you'll actually get the voice of Leonard Nimoy, or the new character, was it Kimari? I think it was. It's actually pretty cool. It gives you a little bit of lore of what's going on in the universe. Somebody has that. Alright. So let's see, Captain, we have arrived at Vulcan system. Took the liberty to contact the ambassador. Aids will be Yeah, I can't read today. I'm sorry, people. It's supposed to have voiceover.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Alright, so that sounds suspicious to me. Anyway, let's board the shuttle. Alright, we're ready to land on Vulcan, sir. Ready to depart whenever. Okay. So you just take control.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Yeah, these are one of the many planets that you can land on. Vulcan's kind of like an arid place, but it still has livable habitats all over the area. So basically we had to run up the hill and go talk to the ambassador. talk to Pella. Alright. Welcome to Vulcan.
Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, Pajem is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Sabin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Soketh permissions to meet with the abbot at Pajem. This is most abnormal.
Can this trip wait until Sabin changes his mind?
The ambassador has considered going to the council to request that they overrule Sabin, but the process will take time that he simply does not have. If the ambassador is unable to complete his journey to Pajem now, he will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corodan is complete, and that could take weeks.
I wonder why Sabin won't grant the ambassador permission.
The ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time off-world. I have seen it change him. His interactions with other species have grown easier over the years, but our own people have become more challenging for him to deal with. Perhaps you could speak to Sabin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than he has in convincing him to grant the ambassador's request.
Let me speak to Sabin then. Let's see what Sabin asks.
And long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
So we have like a list of different things you can ask him, but this is the one you want. The green highlighted one is the one you want to actually click on. Let's see here.
Soketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pajem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Alright, so it sounds like he doesn't trust them at all. Like the ambassador seems very suspicious. So let's go ahead and click on... Is there any way I can persuade you to allow Soketh to visit Pajem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
That we can do. Alright, let's go ask Soketh why he doesn't trust.
Welcome to Vulcan.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
I've spoken to Sabin. Why doesn't he trust you?
How should I know? He is a small man with small concerns. Thankfully, he has listened to reason, and our journey won't be delayed any longer. I am ready to leave now. Is the shuttle prepared for departure?
Let's go. That's very bizarre coming from a Vulcan. I mean, I kind of already know why, but... The good thing is you don't have to wait for him to come down to the shuttle. As soon as you reach it at a certain point in time, you can leave.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Alright, and then from here you can actually return to ship. Or the bridge, rather. Ship, bridge, same difference. Ambassador Soketh has retired to his quarters. Captain, we can leave the system whenever you like. Alright, depart. Alright, so from here, you don't have to go too far. It's actually... Yes, I know. It's literally right next door. You can use the map system to automatically... what's the word I'm looking for? Traverse the map to get to the destination. So, set marker. Alright, diplomatic orders. Alright, so she's saying that she's picking up some unusual readings in the system. We can scan the area before we take the ambassador to the surface. Agreed. Klingons. Alright.
This is Captain attack to all Klingon vessels. Target their war drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
Alright, so we're being hailed by the Klingons.
Cease your fire, Captain. Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Sto-vo-kor with the tale of that foul creature's death.
Shapeshifter?
Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us. But we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs die screaming.
An Undine. You have any proof?
Proof? Ah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be proof enough, even for Starfleet.
I'll take that into consideration.
If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death with eyes wide open and victory in my heart. I await your decision. Close hailing frequencies.
Alright, so here we have the choice to consult our bridge officers. Alright, let's see here. Science. So this is basically just telling us when the species was discovered, and that was on by the crew of the USS Voyager. Species 8472. Alright. I'm just gonna go through all this so we can get to the point.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood.
Very generous, but unnecessary.
Then the beast is slain? Makar! Very good. Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
I present Ambassador Soketh.
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Accused. Meet your accuser.
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late!
Not without proof, Katat.
You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in Tark's clothing.
Ambassador, allow me to explain.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim.
Meritless? But not unreasonable.
A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, Captain. You have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat.
Thus a reasonable consideration.
Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
Status of the Klingon vessel. Weapons inoperable, warp drive still offline. Wait, I'm detecting an energy surge. They're engaging the cloaking device. Red alert. Lock weapons.
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Pajem.
Fire. We lost sensors. Captain, they're gone. Alright, scan the area. Alright. Captain, I'm detecting energy signatures on the Pajem surface. They're in the vicinity monastery. They appear to be transporter signals. Life signs indicate they are Klingon. I'm taking an away team down. Captain, should I? No, that's too dangerous.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured. And Captain, let not my journey here be for naught.
Away team transporter room 1. Alright, lost the sensors, Captain. They're gone since. Alright.
A wise.
That just played the same stuff. Alright. So we got our team. We're headed down. And this time we're going to be fighting off Klingons. Alright, stay alert. We'll find the monks. So yeah, welcome to Pajem. This is one of the other sacred areas of the Vulcan people. So our job is just to clear the area and make sure that nothing happens. I think I might switch back to split beam. Yeah, let's switch back to split. As soon as red alert goes down. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh, what's that? Ferengi jellied green worms. Why does a Klingon have that? Yeah, the only reason why I switched back to split beam rifles is because they have a little bit of a faster firing rate. Alright, let's get up here. Ah, shoot. I'm disarmed. Uh-huh. That was a first for me. Incoming message. Sir, we're receiving an alert from Vulcan's. Pella says she must speak to you immediately. I am patching you through to the tricorder.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soket. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter.
Undine.
You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soket's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
His quarter, but he's gone. Yet. Alright. Unauthorized transport detected. We'll find him. Out of all the places he warps, is right in front of me. Good job, bud.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Hit him with everything we got. I recommend turn. Yeah. Alright, so beam up, and then we're gonna be fighting the Undine ship. Captain, there's an Undine ship in intercept course, of course. All right, let's do this. That was way too close. Yeah, try not to let those missiles hit you. If you can, lock onto them as fast as possible. I would say keep your distance. And rotate your shields frequently. Of course it hits. this Undine ship has way too much health for this level. Explains why. We have the Texas, the Kirk, and the Challenger, as well as the... What was that? Rideout? We still haven't taken it out yet. Alright. We got him at half health. I'm gonna have Scotty cut this a little bit. There we go. Alright. Downloading data now, Captain. Incoming message.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
Alright. Alright, now we can depart system. That was like the first episode. It doesn't get too hard later, but I mean, there are some difficulty challenges that do occur.
The Ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Tons if they had enough time.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alright, so we got our first rank. Let's see what we got. We got a new torpedo. I'm gonna hook that up. Let's see what else we get. No shields yet. Alright. Oh. Probably a good thing to actually equip some of this stuff too. Shield regeneration. Yeah. I totally forgot to do that. It won't happen again unless it does. I don't know. I'm very forgetful though, so it might happen again. Anyway, that's all I have the time for today, but I will kick it up after this and go on to the next episode. So, see you guys later.